1,000 years?
Yo, what's good peeps? Tactical role-playing game Fire Emblem Engage is dropping tomorrow the 20th of January 2023. Now this is a Nintendo Switch exclusive that seems to be scoring pretty decent in terms of the review scores from reputable game sites, which means that this is gearing up to be a pretty decent game. There are a couple of additions that will be available for you to pick up, and I'm going to let you know where I think it is best for you to place some of your coins, so definitely make sure you keep it locked.
Right.
I beg of you, gather together all 12.
First up, we've got the Fire Emblem Engage Standard Edition, which is available both digitally and physically. The price is pretty much hitting £49.99 everywhere for either edition. However, I have seen it a little bit cheaper over on shop2.net for £39.85. Now, for those who may be seeking a little bit extra of a collectible, Amazon seems to be doing the physical Fire Emblem Engage Standard Edition plus a microfiber cloth for £49.99. Now, the big question is whether you consider the cloth to be worth an extra tenner as opposed to grabbing it over on shop2.net. I guess it depends on how you rate the design of the cover presented on the cloth, but I do think it looks pretty neat. Typically, these type of bundles don't stick around forever, so it is worth grabbing it if it does catch your eyes. And I guess for most people, Amazon probably is a reputable company. So considering that the actual standard edition is pretty much retailed at £49.99 across most places, it's definitely worth grabbing it with the cloth if you do want to go down this route. Next up, we've got the Fire Emblem Engage Divine Edition. Now, this is listed for a whopping £89.99, but shop2.net seems to be listing it a little bit cheaper for £84.85. Smith Toys was doing it even a little bit cheaper than that at £79.99, but it is currently listed as out of stock over on their website. So I'm not sure as to whether that will come back in stock at some stage, but definitely always worth just double checking before you do make the purchase, just to see whether they have it in stock over at Smith's, because it is pretty much saving you near enough a £10 off the original retail price. Anyway, in the Fire Emblem Engage Divine Edition, you get access to the game, a steelbook case, a set of cards, a A1 size poster, and an art book for the game. Is it worth the extra £40 in comparison to the original standard edition? Well, I personally think that you could definitely justify it, as I do feel that the steelbook itself is easily priced at around £10. The poster you could say is priced at around £7. The art cards maybe £7 as well, and the art book itself could be anywhere valued between the £20 and £30 mark. So in my humble opinion, I definitely think it's definitely worth considering if you are going to get into the game or you are a big fan of the series. Then definitely asking whether that £40 is justifiable. I think it is. Before I say what edition is probably the best one to grab, I do want to also point out the fact that there is an expansion pass for Fire Emblem Engage, which is listed for £26.99, and this gives you access to 4 different packs, with pack 1 available on launch, which is the 20th of January 2023. Now, I will place the information of what's included in each and every pack in the description below, but in my humble opinion, for £26.99, it seems like it is pretty much worth it if you do want to keep the fun going. So I guess the big question, what edition should you get? First up, I will say that this game probably isn't everyone's cup of tea, so I guess mainly diehard fans will be queuing up around the block to play this game on launch. I'm personally not the biggest super huge fan of the franchise, but I do know that the following that this series does have, and definitely has a really decent score across most of the review sites that I've kind of witnessed, with it kind of hitting around 7 or 8 out of 10, which is definitely a decent score in my humble opinion. It means that this game is definitely a game that I do think is worth adding on your radar. With all of that being said though, I do personally think that the standard edition is more than sufficient to pick up personally. The Divine Edition definitely does look cool, and I do think it is certainly worth considering if you probably are a big fan of the series, because as I mentioned, the £89.99 retail tag attached to it is pretty much justifiable based on the contents that you will be receiving in this pack, and especially if you can get it from Smith's store for £79.99, then I do think it is definitely even better value for money. But for someone like myself who's probably not too big on the series, I think either £80 or £90 might be a little bit of a tall order for me to part ways with that type of money for this particular game. But as I said, I do think it's definitely a great game, but for me, I personally think that the standard is probably the way to go for gamers such as myself. Anyway, peeps, try to keep the video very short. I know I haven't dropped a video on the channel for at least a couple of weeks. I definitely wanted to give you this one before the game does drop tomorrow, or whenever you do get an opportunity to get around to watching this video, just to kind of give you my opinion as to what edition I do think is worth grabbing for this specific game. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below as to whether you will be grabbing Fire Emblem Engage on the Nintendo Switch on launch or in the future. Definitely do let me know your thoughts, and we will chop it up below as to what edition you think is worth grabbing out of the two available, and whether you will be even considering grabbing the expansion pass as well, or whether you will just be skipping this game altogether. As always, if you did enjoy this super quick urban gameplay video, be sure to hit the like button. Do hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so before, and until next video, we definitely say peace out, peeps.
Your silence. We will now kill every living soul in
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more cool urban gameplay videos.
Always fight to defend the